Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. My name is Fizz. It's finally here! As you've seen in the intro, that was the trailer for the TLC for the Mammoth and the Stego, and I by far have to say it was a phenomenal little trailer that we did, and I'm very proud and excited to show you guys these two brand spanking new redone creatures, the Stego and the Mammoth, and they're amazing. So we're gonna basically kind of go through the Stego, then the Mammoth. We're gonna I'm gonna showcase the beginning and after, and then showcase all the new things. They're pretty amazing, and the work that the new work that's on these two creatures is incredible and also was super needed. And now these two creatures are now going to be very good for mid to even late game content, which is super amazing, and I love it because as you know, these two were really far in the pack, being almost completely useless except for just taming. Yeah, that's basically it. So yes, let's go through over the brand new Stego and Mammoth, and let's go over all the new abilities and showcase all the things. And so yeah, let's start with the Stego. We're gonna showcase the before and after, and then we'll talk about actually the abilities. Okay, so the Stego now has 3 different modes. When you hit C, you can change the modes on the top right. Right now we are in sharpen mode. Sharpen mode is prevention, penetration, prevention, dismount. So basically what that means is it can actually penetrate with armor piercing, so killing people on mounts, and as well as cannot be dismounted. It also, these 3 different modes change to different ways it harvests. So for instance, this one should be allowing us to harvest more wood, or more thatch than anything. So as you can tell, we're getting 83 thatch per thing, and obviously we could still get berries, obviously, but there is another mode that gives us more berries than that, and there's also another mode that gives us more wood. So right now we're getting about 9 to 8 different wood per swing. Now let's change the mode by hitting C. We're going to be in hardened plate, which basically reduces damage incoming and also dismounting, and this one should allow us to get a lot more resources with the tail swing, which is a lot more wood and a lot more thatch. So as you can tell, we got 619 wood per that swing, and like I said earlier, remember, this is a different server rate, so it's going to be different from what you play. So it could be between, like, you know, a couple hundred to a couple thousand, depending on what your server rate is. But as you can tell, we're not getting any berries anymore. So let's switch it up again. Let's do the heavy plate. This is kind of the defense one. It applies a slow to creatures and as well as harvests more berries. Lots and lots of berries. As you can tell, we're getting a lot of berries, and we're also getting a lot of thatch. Lots of thatch. So this is the one you're going to be wanting to do for thatch gathering. Pretty cool, but let's actually demonstrate slow now, shall we? Another ability the Stego can do is an actual stoppage bleed. So for bigger creatures, it's a little bit hard to hit, but for smaller creatures, what you need to do is just hit it once, and you should be able to latch on to stop it and bleed it. So let's see if we can get close to it. We should have an indicator on it, which is not happening. Let's switch modes real quick again. Sharpening plates. And hardened plates. So now we should be able to stick it. There's the indication right there, and there's the bleed. Right now it's a little bit finicky. I had to keep switching modes to be able to actually do this, so that's why it's like that, but there you go. Yeah, and when you spawn in, for instance, if you have just a regular Triceratops and you don't actually hit it, you cannot actually start bleeding it immediately. You actually have to be in combat with the creature before you can actually bleed it. So once again, we'll just hit it once, make sure it's nice and close. Hopefully we can bleed it. It's being finicky. See what I mean? It's kind of not working as intended. Let me switch modes real quick. There we go again. Still not working. Let's switch again. There we go. I don't know. I think it's just a little bit finicky. It's probably not registering what the right mode is, but it's indeed supposed to be in hard and play mode. You're supposed to be able to do this, but it's just weird. I don't know. It's probably just a little bit bugged. But anyways, that's the Stego for the most part. Tell me guys what you think in the comments down below. And let's go now over to the Mammoth, because the Mammoth has a lot of cool things to do. So let's showcase the old and after, and let's go over the abilities. Alrighty, the Mammoth, the brand spanking new Mammoth. The Mammoth is honestly pretty incredible of what they've changed. For one, obviously, it used to just be a wood gathering. Well, now it's more of a kind of support creature, to be honest. It's pretty good. It's actually a counter to the UT, which is actually really cool because it has a UT debuff because it can prevent fears and some other things, which is really cool. So let's just go over real quickly what it does. For one, it's exactly kind of the same as the old one. It can have the left click, and it's got the right click attack, and it gathers berries, and it gathers wood. Kind of the usual things that it used to do. I'm in here. I'll just show you real quick so you remember. See, it gathers wood and thatch and stuff. It's a little bit good right now for gathering thatch, and then the right click is kind of a different attack now. Now, also what it does, it has a two new abilities. Technically 3 if you count the drums on the back, which we'll go over in a second. But its right click is an actual grab, so it can actually grab a creature or an object or whatever, or a person. So let's just type in real quickly a tamed raptor. And basically what we're going to do is we're just going to right click on it. We have it now in our tusk, and now what we do is we have another indicator, and we can do right click once again to throw it, and there it goes. Goodbye, raptor. And obviously you can pick off people from their mounts as well and throw them off cliffs and stuff and kill them. The other thing it has, which I'm gonna spawn right now, is another raptor. Let's do wolves because we're in the you know, winter area. Let's just do a bunch of wolves. It actually has a debuffing thing, so if we hit C, we do a roar. Let me shut those guys off real quick. As you can tell, they now have little sparkles on their heads. And what that does is basically reduces their stamina regeneration. So let's do it again real quick. There you go. You can see the little sparkles above their heads. And yeah, that basically is a debuff to other creatures, tamed or non-tamed, basically. And it decreases their stamina gain, which is really, really, really cool. Now, let's just get rid of this wolf real quick, because we don't need to deal with him again. Oh, he didn't die. Well, let's just go finish him off real quick with a quick shaboom. The other thing with the Mammoth, like I said earlier, is the fear mechanics. So if we get on the back right here holding E, passenger seat, we can now go on to the drums. Now obviously the drums is a second person thing, and as you can tell, we do have a circular area. Now within this area, your allies will be protected from fears. And how do you protect them with fears? Well, and stamina regeneration. It's a drum game. Pretty cool, huh? So as you can tell in the bottom right, we have recover stamina and immune to fears if you are in that circle. Now what happens if you mess up? Ooh, it kind of cancels it out. So you want to make sure whoever the drummer is actually make sure hitting the beat. Now I'm kind of happy they made it a little bit simpler, because I was kind of wondering if they were going to make it so like it's kind of Guitar Hero, it would move around, but it's good that you can just keep clicking in the same motion and the same beat, and it's pretty addicting, to be honest, if you're kind of a sport person. So pretty cool. So if you honestly just want the simpler version, green buff equals immune to spheres and regeneration of stamina. Red buff is a decrease in stamina, and also yeah, you're just bad. You're just red team. But that's kind of it for the Mammoth. It's definitely going to be a true support creature, and it looks amazing. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, is the brand new Mammoth and Stego. There's a lot more to go over. This day is crazy. I'm gonna have lots of videos coming out, but I want to quickly get this video out showcasing this, because they are truly magnificent and amazing. And tell me, guys, what you think about them in the comments down below, and also tell me what you guys think about all the other new TLC things. There's plenty of other cool things to go over, but there's not enough time to do it in this video, so we'll probably do it in another video. But thank you everyone for watching. Please check out the rest of the videos on the top right. There's going to be tons of videos coming out today, and I'm now going to do a reaction video of the Genesis 2 trailer. So stay tuned for that. Thank you everyone for watching. Enjoy the rest of the day, and the rest of the videos are going to be coming out today. See you guys later.